All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you're on Nickavelli TV.
Hello, my name is Willie McLean, and I'm on Nickavelli TV.
Are you a Knicks fan, man?
Yes, I am.
All right, from what era?
From '69.
Who was your favorite player in '69?
Earl The Pearl Monroe.
What you liked about Earl The Pearl Monroe?
He was the best. He was an original.
Yeah?
Yes, I played with him also.
You played with Earl The Pearl?
Yes.
We're going to get back to that. Now, when you say Earl The Pearl was the original,
yes,
concerning the spin move, right?
The spin move, he had all the moves. He had all the moves. He taught my brother and I how to play.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's one of the best. He's
okay.
gifted.
All right. Now, when he was on the Knicks, before he got to the Knicks, he was on the Washington Bullets.
Yes, he was.
He used to give Clyde Frazier fits.
Yes.
Talk to me about them games.
They ended up playing together. He taught Frazier. He taught him how to play, how to be a better player.
Because Frazier said, you know, Earl The Pearl gave me nightmares, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm hearing from y'all OGs, man.
Yo, he made Clyde find out who he really was and what he had inside of him to make him be a better player. He had things inside of him he didn't even know he had. So Earl The Pearl gave him that, and he stuck with him. He became one of the best players also.
Yeah?
Yes.
Now, when you talk about Clyde Frazier, we consider him the best guard or Earl The Pearl, if you had to choose the two?
Well, I think Earl The Pearl. No, I think both of them.
You think both of them?
I can't give one recognition and not the other.
Because they complemented each other.
Yes, they did.
It was like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson?
Yes, they supported each other, even though they was rivals. But they was two of the top best players.
All right.
In their era.
When I say Dick Barnett, what come to mind?
Oh, he was so smooth. It was a smooth brother. He had game. He had his own game in his own ranks. He was a very good basketball player.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you had Dick Barnett, you had Earl The Pearl, you had Willis Reed.
And Wilt the Still.
Why they call him Wilt the Still?
Well, for a lot of different reasons.
Well, not Wilt Chamberlain I'm talking about. I'm talking about Willis Reed, though.
I know. Well, he was a guy. He wasn't the tallest center, but he knew how to keep bigger guys out of there. He took advantage of them. That he had things that other players seen in him that made them be a better player.
Are you referring to that championship game when they played against the Lakers? You came out limping?
Toe him up. Toed him up. But
he got MVP. Only had what, 4 points?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how many points you score. It's how athletic you are. How strive to success. You know, and he brought that out of the rest of the players. So, you know, it's not a one-person game. It's a team game.
And that's what the Knicks is missing, you think, today, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Less salary, they'll become better players.
Ooh. I've never heard no one drop that jewel, man.
Oh. Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Less salary.
Yes.
They getting spoiled with the money, you saying?
Exactly. Anybody is a better player until they come to the Knicks. Because when you come to the Knicks, you get more money. You get lazy. You think you got it all, but you eat and do all this and get laid back. But you get so comfortable and you forget. So now, if you go to another team, them guys are hungry. They want that. So they play harder to get there.
Right, right. Now, when I talk about the greatest center on the Knicks that ever worn a New York a New York Knicks jersey, who'd come to mind?
Well, nobody but my Jamaican brother played for Georgetown.
Number 33.
Yes. Patrick Ewing.
Elaborate. Why you say?
Well, he's a very dominant player. He was gifted. He's a very good player. Watching his game speaks for itself. No, I can't elaborate on this game, but it speaks for himself the way how he plays.
Do you think Patrick Ewing could have played during the era of Willis Reed in him? Bernard
Yes,
King?
he could. Yes, he could have. Yes, he could have been a pioneer for them as well. Yes, if he was in that era.
So you don't think he's cursed by the finger roll? I mean, I'm sorry that Pat didn't get no rings, man. It was well deserving for him to have some rings.
Yes. Well,
you know?
If they would have played more team ball, they would have got it. You know, if they would have gave it to him, because they know he.
So what you saying? Like, we had ball hoggers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who? Like who?
Much. Well,
I'm curious to know who you consider a ball hawk during the time. You had Starks, you had Oakley, Anthony Mason, Chris Child.
well, I figure like this: if they would have gave the ball where it was most dominant at, where they most points could have been, they should have went. They should have kept going to it,
All right.
and then they would have won more games. They probably would have won a championship.
You don't think Michael Jordan had anything to do with them not getting rings, man?
Well,
Although he took 2 years off, went to baseball,
yeah,
still wasn't able to capture the title. You know?
yeah, that's true. But no, it's in every individual. You know, it's a teamwork thing.
All right. How did you feel about? I'm gonna go a little further up. 90s. Well, not 90s. 'Cause I was just on 90s.
Okay,
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
What come to mind when I mention him?
Yeah, he was very good in his era, but he needed more team players with him. Everybody depended on Melo, but see, you need more players. You know, you need more agile players that could have did it if Carmelo was out. You know, somebody to back him up. Even not only to back him up, you need somebody that was there that was more aggressive, just like Carmelo.
Now, are you familiar with the rumors of the Knicks trying to get Carmelo back? Like discussions going on, because he don't have a home to play for, man. He's roaming through.
Well, he's very much in retirement right now. You know, they don't need him. They need younger, stronger, better players right now.
But just for him to close out, wouldn't it be nice for Carmelo Anthony to go out on the Knicks?
Yeah, he should.
Probably off the
Even
bench,
if,
you know.
even if he wasn't a player, as a trainer or in management, anything that could support the Knicks.
All right. Now I'm gonna go back in your history now. You said you played with Earl The Pearl. Elaborate on that. You said Earl The Pearl taught you how to play.
Well, he taught me how to be a better player.
Explain yourself. How did you meet Earl The Pearl?
Well, I had a leaping ability for a gift, certain gift. He taught me how to be more open-minded, not just one direction. He taught me how to be all directions. Look at the whole court coming down.
So you played against Earl The Pearl.
I played with him. He taught me.
So when you
how
play
to
with
be
him,
a
man?
better player. In the Rutgers, I played with him in New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey. I played with Mason in New Jersey by Branchbrook Park. I played in a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
Yes.
You also played with Joe Hammond then, right?
Yes, I have. Years ago.
How was it playing with Joe Hammond?
Well, I was much more younger back then. You know, it's hard to remember all of that.
Yeah.
But he could have been one best player ever lived.
Over Jordan?
Story about Joe. I was locked up with
Yes.
You saying Joe Hammond was better than Michael Jordan?
Yes. Yes. And
That's a fact.
that is a fact.
That's a fact.
It is a fact.
I'm 52 years old. That's a fact.
I'm 63. That's a
63.
fact. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yes.
So explain to me about Joe Hammond's game, man.
Michael Jordan is my best player. Joe Hammond, he didn't get the recognition, you know, because of
He chose
his
the
other
street
side
life.
of the world. Yeah. And for street baller, he was the best. And if he would have went to pros, if he would have made pros, it would have been him instead of Dr. J.
They said Joe Hammond bust Dr. J's ass on the
Yes, he
Rucker Park.
did. Yes, he
I'm
did.
52
It's
years old. My father
worldwide.
used to take me to Rucker Park. I seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now let me ask you this, brother.
I'm Smooth Silk, by the way.
Smooth Silk, that was
Yeah.
your basketball name on the Rucker
Yes.
Park? Smooth
Yes.
Silk?
All over.
Now,
All over the United States.
now you told me, brother, that you had the opportunity to go to the Knicks.
Yeah, I could have, but
Talk to me,
I
man.
had kids at an early age, so I had other responsibilities. I had to take care of my kids. I'm a father first, so I had to do my responsibilities as a father, as a parent.
Now explain to me how you had the opportunity to go to the Knicks, though.
Well, a lot of people told me I had one of the most top games they ever seen. I was the first person they ever seen palm the basketball with two fingers. I have the leaping abilities of somebody twice my height. Not just me, my brother as well. They used to call us twin.
Twin. Did you ever play with Rucker legends like Spoonie Brothers?
Yes, I have.
I interviewed Spoonie. I interviewed Joe Hammond. Yeah. All right, my man. So, I'm going to close out with this, man.
Yes.
How did you feel about the draft pick with Zion? I know you heard we ain't get the number 1 draft pick.
Yes. He could have gave New York a outstanding chance to get championship.
So do you think it's over for the Knicks, being that we ain't picked them up? We want to get the 3rd pick, R.J. Barrett?
No.
Because you can still trade that pick for Anthony Davis.
Oh, sure. We got somebody on the sideline right here talking. We got the voice, y'all.
Yes,
I'm telling you the truth.
Let's hear the voice.
Listen, dude, I'm a Knicks fan. Been here in New
State
York
your name, man.
I remember both
First of all, my name is Stephen Bailey. I want to just let everybody know I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx, New York.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a quick anecdote on Joe Hammond. I was locked up with Joe Hammond in 1991 in High Impact on Rikers Island.
Okay.
Joe Hammond was about, I guess, 50, somewhere in the 50s. I was in my early 20s.
All right.
Joe Hammond was still hitting half-court backboard shots, calling it, playing ball in the yard with us.
At what age?
He was like 50. He was about 50 then.
Yeah.
So,
we did 60 days on marching and whatnot to go home. We were on parole.
okay.
And we had to go through that program in order to go home. Joe Hammond at 50 years old, playing ball, was calling shots off the glass from half court and making them.
So for the record, you saying that Joe Hammond was a better player than Michael Jordan?
Joe Hammond probably would have been, if he was in the NBA, he would probably been the greatest player in the NBA.
Yes.
If it wasn't for his drug issues, if it wasn't for the people he was around and things, if he would have stayed focused, he could have been the greatest player in the NBA. I never seen probably Stephen Curry could shoot like Joe Hammond. Joe Hammond could shoot.
Yes.
Flat out shoot.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. I've seen him do it.
This is Harlem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a guy that had a stroke as perfect, a form as perfect as Joe Hammond. And he will call the shot.
Yeah, I interviewed him, and we was talking about how he bust Dr. J ass at the Rucker Park.
Yeah.
Scored 70 points on him, 55 by halftime.
Yeah.
I was born in 72, so
And then I remember a game where Joe Hammond came in the second half and his team was down like, I don't know, something like 40 points or whatever. And he come in the second half with his little mink coat and like 3 or 4 girls or whatever, takes his coat off and comes in, checks into the game and leads the team to victory.
Yes.
Joe Hammond, to me, is the greatest player ever lived, besides Michael Jordan. Yeah. If Joe Hammond would have stayed focused, went to the NBA, and did what he had to do, he would have been the greatest player alive. Man.
greatest player.
Yeah.
Would you have loved to see Joe Hammond in the Knicks jersey?
I'd love to see Joe Hammond play ball, because he was the truth.
Yeah.
He was the truth.
That's the original truth right there. Not Paul Pierce. He's the original truth. He's the original Black Jesus. Not Earl The Pearl Monroe. That was the original Black Jesus.
That's what it is, y'all. And before we wrap it up, Knicks fan, right?
Knicks fan, yeah.
You know about these Knicks today? Mitchell Robinson.
I think Mitchell Robinson's going to be a great player. I think he's a great backup center. You know what I'm saying? I still think the Knicks are going to get Anthony Davis. I really believe so.
Now, being that you said that, would you have want that over Zion Williams?
Yeah.
Even if the Knicks had the first pick.
You know why I say that? Because Anthony Davis is proven. All the hype is, listen, you have many great hype players come out of college and they come into the pros, they don't do nothing.
Yeah. They pull.
Zion Williams is a great player. But now you coming in with the big boys. You're playing with the big boys now. You're not playing with guys 17, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? You just happen to be a big dude. You know what I'm saying? You just NBA ready. Anybody can be NBA ready, but are you ready to play in the NBA? That is the issue.
Yes.
Now, that's something that I would say my boy Kevin Knox experienced. Because Kevin Knox did the goddamn thing in the summer league. But when he came to the NBA, he went along with the bumps and bruises. I mean, he said he wasn't no Frank Ntilikina, averaging 5 points a game as a point guard.
No, he had his ups and downs.
Yeah, but Kevin Knox, forward, for the Knicks.
I think he'll be a good player.
Yeah,
I think he's
because he's showing himself. He's proving himself.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And people fail to realize that he came out his freshman year. So he's only 19?
Yeah.
19 now?
Yeah.
19.
All right.
So he's got time to grow.
Kyrie and Kevin Durant. You see them coming to the Knicks?
I don't want Kyrie Irving. I want Kemba Walker.
Wow. Now, why you don't want Kyrie?
Because if you had Kevin Durant and Kyrie on the same team, both are ball dominant. Kemba Walker is more of a point guard than Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving is more of a shooting guard. He can score. That's his job. That's his main part, looking to score. He's not a passer first. Kemba Walker can pass the rock. He'll score if necessary. You know what I'm saying?
So you want Kemba Walker over Kyrie and Kevin Durant?
We don't know where Kevin Durant's going. I would love to see him come to the Knicks, but I know the Knicks are trying to get Anthony Davis. I know they're going to try and get him. They're going to try to get him.
What do you say to those who say that Anthony Davis is injury prone though? Why pick up an injury prone player? Knicks is forever doing that shit. Why not go to the youth, man?
Kyrie Irving is injury prone. Kyrie's injury prone. But see, Anthony Davis gets you 27 and 12 every night and 4 blocks. Can't beat that.
To make them foul out.
Can't beat that. And and whoever's got to check him, it's a problem.
Right.
It's a problem, especially in the Eastern Conference.
Like a third grade.
In the Eastern Conference, he's the most dominating center in the Eastern Conference if he comes to the Knicks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to stop him.
Right.
Now, what the Knicks need is a secondary scorer. See, here's the thing with Patrick Ewing with the Knicks in the 90s. Patrick Ewing was going to get you 20 and 10 every night. He didn't have that secondary scorer. John Starks would get you 31 night and shoot 1 for 15 the next night.
Yeah.
That's what we seen when we lost that finals when he was 3 for 18.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why did Pat Riley put in Hubert Davis? I lost a ton of money up north fucking with them Knicks against the Bulls. I thought to this very day, I still think the Knicks were the better team.
Yeah.
They just didn't have that secondary scorer. Just like Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen,
Right.
John Starks was inconsistent.
Yeah.
He was inconsistent.
Okay.
And it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, he was going to get you 20 every night. See, when they had the All-Star game, you saw Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
All right.
Patrick Ewing, who else? John Starks. He made it 1 year. He
Yeah,
made the
John.
All-Star team 1 year. He played the All-Star game 1 year. But other than that, Patrick Ewing didn't really have no help with another scorer.
Okay. Now I want to go back up when you said something about Kevin Durant. You say you ever have Kemba Walker. No, you said over Kyrie Irving.
Here's the thing. We really don't need Kevin Durant because if you give Kevin Knox some time and to develop his game, I think Kevin Knox could be just like Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's his idol, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's his idol.
Why do we really need Kevin Durant? If Kevin Durant comes to New York, it's going to be a marketing ploy because he's in New York and he's going to get all this money from endorsements, this, that. And don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant's a great scorer. I love Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? He would be perfect with the Knicks, but we don't need him. We got a small forward in Kevin Knox.
Well, goddamn, you saying the Knicks don't need him? Golden State acting like they don't need him. Who needs
I'm
some?
saying because the Knicks, they got a good core right now. They got a pretty good core. They got Robinson.
Back to okay.
They got Kevin Knox. They got Alonzo Trier. If they get that boy, because he was a star in Arizona and he came into the Knicks and with little time he did, he shined. He shined.
All right.
They got a good young
Go
team.
back and help
So with that being said, if we was to get Kevin Durant, do you think he can even handle the pressure coming to the Knicks? Can't, because you know.
Top 5-star. Yeah, he can handle the pressure. It's top 5-star. But now you got to put a team around Kevin. Put a team around Kevin Durant that suits Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see why the Knicks would try to get Kevin Durant because now you got to get other pieces that'll fit to Kevin Durant.
All right. And closing out, Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Courtney Lee. These 3 players had to get traded because of the snake. Yeah, I'm calling him a snake. KP. How do you feel about KP as he was our former power forward, right? Do you think he was a bona fide player?
Yeah, I know.
You sad to see him go? You happy he's gone? Talk to me. KP, was he worth all the hype? Think about it. We booed him doing it. Talk to me. Talk to Nick Novelli, goddamn. Chris Porzingis. Talk to me.
All right, player. I thought Jeremy Lin, when he was in New York, would have been a better player if they would have kept Jeremy Lin than Kristaps Porzingis. They hyped him too much.
You said I hyped up KP?
They hyped him too much, yeah. They hyped him too much.
So you glad he's gone?
Yeah. I think the Knicks are better off without him. They got a whole bunch of draft picks from Dallas. #1 picks. They got a couple of #1 picks for him. Why
yeah,
not?
we got Dennis Smith Jr.,
And
who some say we should have had got that we wasted during the draft for Frank Ntilikina.
But now we got him though. So you know what I'm saying? We got a #1 pick. So I mean, a first round pick. So like, yeah, the Knicks are better off without him.
All right, and with that being said, yo, on Nick Novelli TV, man, I had 2 interviews in one, man. You can't go no sweeter than that, man. And
Steve Betty from the BX.
That's what it is, y'all. All right?
Willie Mack from the BX.
Willie Max from the BX.
Yes.
And Nick Novelli is definitely from the BX.
So I'm
Soundview section. You already know the
Oh,
Bronx.
Soundview?
You already know Soundview in the house,
man.
y'all.
All right.
And we out. Peace.
So you